kingdom from the concrete. Overpower, Prodigy. Yeah, the crown is what I came for. Overpower, Prodigy.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. We are in round 2. Let me double check. Round 3. Jonathan Lewis on the left here against Ray Tan on the right. So Ray's using the ladies deck that Jessica brought. Very powerful. And it looks like Jonathan has a Intellect Baker Street. I see a lot of Carson in reserve at this tournament, thanks to Pierre for the data. He's got his own frontline Joan. Both have a mono 8 Sherlock against Witch. That looks like John is going first and he had a duplicate, so he is down 1 card. He's got his Merlin, his Sherlock 4. Looks like a 6. I think that's what he duped on. Ray's got the Witch 8, Amina 5. Ooh, and he has EFL. That is pretty brutal hand 1, but there is a Merlin on the other side, so we'll see if there's a little standoff with that or if he can get EFL out defensively and then protect it somehow. Ray has a 6 and a 7 power card. Not playable by Joan. Those big energy cards. And the St. Michael protection. That's going to be devastating against an intellect deck. John's going to have to play around that. Oof, looks like John stopped placing at 3 cards, so Ray is going to place out. I got to imagine that ally's going on Mina. Yeah, Joan can't have it. She's too smart. So it looks like Ray's probably going to place out and run with a massive card advantage here. He's not even giving initiative over because John already has it. See if John can punish with a big bet. Oh, John has a fairy in his hand. Oh, wow. Full place out. 5, 6, 7. John's in trouble. He bet something. Probably only 2. Oh, victory avoid. Any character 7. 7 intellect. And a fairy. So Ray is up 5 cards in hand 2. Seems like quite the warrior, and he's joined the Ohio crew. Become a very strong Overpower player in a very short amount of time. Looks like Ray somehow has no duplicates, and John has 1 duplicate, so now Ray is up 6 cards. Oh, nope, there's a 7. There's a dupe. So he's only up 6 cards. Or 5, something like that. Ridiculous. 8 plays to Sherlock. Gotta imagine Ray feels pretty good right about now. Teamwork on victory. And the aspect. Nothing for Carson still, and his fairy's gone. John is in trouble. I think we're going to see a bet of 3 or 4 here from Ray. I would be shocked if anything less. Looks like Ray didn't place at all. After that full place out, hand 1. Is he thinking about going 5? And you can afford it, buddy. 6 for the loss? Do it. He bets 5. 1, 2, 3. I love it. Oh, and there it looks like a... Nope. I think he drew a 7. I thought it was a dupe. We'll see what John's first action is. Ally from somebody. Going right for the witch. You do have interesting targeting decision with these ladies because of the Morgan heel, and the opening with combat is so crazy, and Ray is correctly playing St. Michael, so now all those blue cards cannot be used to attack. Now you just gun for victory, right? Start throwing teamworks at her. John still has to follow up the ally. There's a 4. But like I was saying, who do you attack? I mean, you got a lot of bomb specials, so maybe you want to get rid of Mina. You would want to target Joan to get rid of EFL, but it's coming out. You're going to have to deal with it. I guess you could go for Witch and the 1/8, try and take her down before Harness, but I think it's in Ray's hand. I think you just take this. I think it's fine. Yep. Interesting, he throws the victory 3, make an additional attack, but he's forfeiting the additional because it's following the Joan 4. But that 3 multi you want to block, so I think we're going to see a Harness and shift to Mina, block with her 5 or something. Can't let Witch take 2 colors, especially when you have Harness in your hand. Yep, there out comes the Harness. Harness the win. Oh, nice, I love this. Defensively EFL plus a 2. If he was looking at a Van Helsing on the other side, or a frontline Jane, Ray might be in trouble. But there is no such opponent. The counterattack. Yep, drill victory. Make that 6 and that 8 useless. If you just ignore them, just pile hits on victory. He's going to try and win venture and take a character. Oh, spends a 7 to block a 3. Well, the 3's coming across as a 5, but still. Doesn't feel good. Now Joan throws a 4, coming across as a 6. That's why we always say speed is king. Ah, he has his own St. Michael. We love that. So Ray will still be able to shift and use his Mina 5 as a 7 to block, and he can throw those multis as something else, so it's not nearly as punishing on the other side. Debating what follow-ups to do. He still has a Reaper in his hand, it looks like, but there's that Merlin on victory. Gonna try and eat it first with something else. Maybe throw the Witch 8 as a 10, or do you just throw the Reaper to blow it? Yeah, I think he's gonna try and bait the Merlin. And he got it. Expertly done. Now from Mina, here comes the Grim Reaper. Oof. Gotta imagine he's still going to call Intellect, so he guarantee 4 Guarantees 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just shreds the placement of John. John is in trouble here. Ray's still up 4 cards. Ooh, there's the Hades and the Mina negate. He doesn't even think about it. Nope, no run for you. I need to win this venture. He's up so many cards. Still has Harness out. Love that play. Gonna throw a 9 across. Nine at victory. Take it. Then we'll probably see John concede right here. Go 1 card to 4. He had the Joan discard, but Ray in a commanding position. This might be a quick one. All he has to do is not draw a bunch of dupes here, bet 3 for the win. Oh, wow. Morgan full heal. A 3, 4, 5, and 8. He does have a dupe 5. Ray has just drawn like a champion this game. Thankfully for John, he keeps everything. And with Witch being the target, most likely, that John's going to keep hammering on. Can use that 8 defensively, use that 4 multi as a 6. I don't think anything's getting through. He just has so many numbers. Love to see John's hand, though. It'll be mathematically difficult to win venture. Yep, Ray bids 3 for the win. John takes a card. Don't have to worry about Hades because you've already seen it. Open with the teamwork, maybe. Don't see the disorient, so that's unfortunate. If he can take victory out before he's able to use that teamwork on his own side, then I think it's just guaranteed mathematical GGs at that point. Which throws a 3, coming across as a 6, I think. +1 from the teamwork, +2 from EFL. EFL's so busted. Drawing in hand 1 and then harness hand 2. Like, this just could not have gone any better for Ray, and he's playing it out expertly. And then Joan with a 8 for the KO. Oh, wow. I see a victory draw 4 in John's hand. Yeah, it's... The writing's on the wall here. I'm going to try and counterattack, but not much you can do, which is just so powerful. Ray takes the 3. Carson of Venus shell card to stop something big. A little speed bump. Guess that'll soak an 8, but... Wow. Ray just says, nope, I negate it. I have enough stuff and enough boosts where you can't play around knowing what all my cards are. I think we're going to see the heal come out next. Starts with the 4. I think Ray negated the shell card, so that should be in the dead pile. There it goes. 4 and then the 8. Teamwork. Blocks with the 4+2. I think I would have liked to see the heal card just in case, so you could get up over that 7 if he had his own EFL, but irrelevant. Morgan heals the 4. Draws. She cannot make an attack because she's in reserve. Now Ray does have to show that card. Oh, he does. It's an aspect because he played the Mina. Reveal your hand. It's not your current hand. It's your hand for the remainder of battle. He's already at 20 venture with another 13 showing, and John's at 3. So with one of his cards in his hand being the victory, draw 4, and she's dead. It's the downside to a frontline victory. I like it. I like the choice, but her being able to protect allies but not herself, being a max 7, it's kind of like running Robin Hood. She just draws aggro and just gets bursted down by these speed decks. Oh wow, he gets Witch. Nice little consolation prize. And there's the handshake. Said I had this draw 4, but you freaking killed my victory before I could do anything. Would have drawn a Reaper, a 5, a Carson Spy, and ditch 2 from hand, and a 4 make additional. That would have been nice. But GG's. Well played by Ray. I mean, he just drew like a god and then executed. Sometimes that's how it goes. I do think his deck is more powerful. I mean, mad respect to people trying other wonky stuff out, but there's a reason which Morgan Joan frontline is insane. And I think everybody kind of realizes that their power level at this point. So, all right, good game. See you guys in round 4. Thanks for watching.